Hello and let's begin. Around the time when Compress kidnapped Bakugo. Well, target successfully collected. Good night, Compress silently said through a radio as he disappeared behind the mist. Meanwhile, 400 meters west of the camp house, villain Dabai, Twice, and Moonfish are waiting for Compress. Hey, Dabai, did you hear the radio? I'm so pumped. Mr. Compress already succeeded. Took him long enough. I was getting sleepy, Twice said. Don't say that. He did a good job. Now, we just have to wait for everyone to get back here, Dabai said. That's not right. You're right, Twice reply. Meet Moonfish said. You'll get your chance next time, Moonfish, Dabai said. Why we so far away? We're close, Dabai asked. This place was supposed to be hard to find because the wall of flames and gas, but the gas was cleared away. Things never go according to plan, huh? Dabai reply. You're right. Things are going as planned. Twice reply. Meet Moonfish said. Next time, Dabai reply. Hey, Dabai, speaking of which, this has nothing to do with anything, but is it okay not to call the Namu guy? You said it'd only react to your voice or something, right? It's very important. Twice ask. Oh yeah, that guy, Dabai reply. Be grateful. Bow to me. Twice yell. A monster specially for me, from Shigaraki. It's probably killed at least one person by now, Dabai said when Toga appeared. Huh, no one else is here yet. Toga asked as she approached them. You lunatic, did you get the blood? How many people's worth? Dabai asked. Sorry, I got none, Toga said downhearted. None? Weren't you told to get at least 3? Twice yell. It couldn't be helped. They all never separated and I can't attack them all without being killed in the process, Toga explained. Looks like UA is more prepared than we expected, but at least we got our objective, Dabai said as Compress arrived. Gentleman, Compress greet. Oh, Mr. Compress, welcome back. You haven't gone yet. Twice greet. You got Bakugo? Dabai asked. Of course, Compress show the marble Bakugo. It was quite easy since no one realized he's gone, Compress explained. Heh, they are still a stupid brat after all, Dabai said smirking. Meet Moonfish said looking at the forest. Next time, Moonfish, Dabai said. Meet Moonfish said again. I said next time, Dabai said again. Meet Moonfish said again. Next time, Freak, Dabai said annoyed. Meet Moonfish said again. Listen here, yo, FIIIEWWW. 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 Dabai didn't finish as dozens of bullets fly towards him from the forest. What the? Dabai yells surprise as he take cover. Shooting at us. Your ideas are far out. Compress yell as he take cover, but unknown to him, he dropped the marble on the ground. Oh, it feels good. Twice yell as he dodged the bullets. Wow. Toga scream as she take cover. Meet. Moonfish yell, then he used his teeth to propel forward. Meanwhile in the forest. Whoa, I said stable, Ida. Izuku yell as he fire his LMG on Ida's back. We're in a forest, Midoriya. And it's not helping that you fire it near my ears, Ida reply as he continue running. Consider this as our punishment for Hasu Izuku reply, then he fire again. Moonfish then coming towards the students fast meet. He yell, split up. Izuku ordered, then Ida with Izuku go to the left while Todoroki with Kirishima go right. Beat. Moonfish yell as he chased Todoroki and Kirishima. Hey, that guy is chasing us. Kirishima yell. You two keep him away from here. We'll get Bakugo. Izuku ordered as Ida run towards the rest of the villains. Mister, get out of the way, Dabai said as he light up his arm. Roger, Compress comply, then he move away from Dabai, then Dabai launch a massive blue fire towards Izuku and Ida. Idiot. That's cold. Twice complain. Evade. Izuku yell as he jump off Ida's back, and Ida jump away avoiding the fire. Midoriya. Ida. Todoroki yell worried. Watch out. Kirishima yell, then Todoroki create an ice wall that block Moonfish's teeth. We have to deal with this monster first if we want to help them. Kirishima yell as he hardened his arms. It won't be easy, but not impossible either, Todoroki commented, then he launch an ice attack towards Moonfish. Meet. Moonfish yell as evade Todoroki's attack, then he launch his teeth and destroy Todoroki's ice wall and about to hit Todoroki when Kirishima block it. That was close, Kirishima said as he blocked Moonfish teeth. Thanks, Todoroki said, then he launch another ice attack. Meat. Give me meat. Moonfish yell as he destroy Todoroki's ice again and Kirishima block it off again. This is getting nowhere. Use your fire, Todoroki. Kirishima yell as he block off Moonfish teeth. I can't. I could accidentally burn out the trees. Todoroki reply as he launched an ice attack. Me fiiewww. 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 Moonfish didn't finish because he was hit by multiple bullets that penetrate his body. That is all Moonfish could say before he fall to the ground, dead. Todoroki and Kirishima look at where the bullets came from and see Midoriya aiming at their direction. Come on you two. Izuku yell, then he shoot Dabai, but Dabai dodge and make a firewall. Kirishima and Todoroki then go towards Compress when suddenly Twice jump in front of them, faces from Shigaraki's kill list. You two weren't, though. Twice yell as he deploy a sharp wire. Todoroki then create an iceberg, making Twice to back off. That's hot. Twice yell as he back off. Izuku continue to fire his M249 until it ran out of ammo. Izuku drop the LMG, then grab his pistol when he notice a needle flying towards him. Izuku grab his knife, then deflect the needle at the last second. I'm Toga, Izuku. Toga yell as she launch himself towards Izuku. Izuku, taken by surprise, is able to be taken down by Toga. I though so earlier, too, but you'd be cooler if you bled, Izuku. Toga yell as she grab her knife and try to stab Izuku. Izuku block the attack, then strike Toga's chin, making her to stumble back. Izuku then kick her in the stomach. Begone. Thought. Izuku yell as he kicked Toga. Toga fly back but managed to recover, but now she is mad. Midoriya. Ada yell worried as he approach Izuku. You okay? Ada ask worried. I'm good, Izuku reply as he get up and look at Toga. Is that how it is? On second though, you're not my type at all. I'll cut you, Toga declare seriously. She's crazy, Ada said as he glared Toga. Try me, bitch, Izuku challenged Toga. Meanwhile, Todoroki launch an ice attack towards Twice. Good job. This is easy. Give me all you've got. Stop messing around. Twice yell as he dodged the ice and destroy it. What's with this guy? Todoroki ask annoyed. I got you. Kirishima yell as he jumped towards Twice. Ites. Twice yell as he dodged Kirishima's attack, making Kirishima to land near Todoroki. Damn, that's supposed to hit, Kirishima complain. Izuku about to attack Toga when he noticed the marble. A marble. Izuku though confused, he then look at his radar and see Bakugo's radar dot came from that marble. Wait, is that what I think it is? Izuku wonder. Ada, you see that marble? Izuku whisper. Marble? Ada ask confused, then he see the marble. Izuku mention yeah. Why? Ada reply. I think that is Bakugo. Don't ask how or why. Trust me on this one, Izuku whisper yell. Okay, what's the plan? Ada whisper. I'll distract her. Another. You run and grab that marble. On 3, Izuku ordered. Izuku, give me your blood. Toga yell as she run towards Izuku. 3. Izuku yell, then he and Ada run forward. Izuku towards Toga while Ada towards the marble. Toga tried to stab again, but Izuku side kick her faster and more powerful than the last one, making Toga to spew some saliva. Ada run towards the marble and managed to grab it. I got it. He yell as he run back towards Izuku. What? The marble. Compress yell. Move. Dabai yell as he launch a massive blue fire towards Ada. Ada tried to dodge, but the fire is too massive and he was hit. Ada yell in pain as he is being burned alive. He also dropped the marble. Ada. Izuku yell as he run towards Ada. You too. That marble is Bakugo. Grab it at all cost. Izuku yell at Todoroki and Kirishima, who is surprised. I got it. Kirishima yell as he run towards the marble. No, you're not. Dabai yell as he launch another fire attack, but suddenly an ice wall blocked the fire. Go. I'll handle them. Todoroki yell, then he launch an ice attack towards Twice, who dodge. Ada Izuku yell as he approach him. Go get Bakugo. I'm fine. Ada yell as he slowly get up. Rog. Izuku comply, then he and Kirishima run towards the marble. Like I let you. Compress yell as he run towards the two boys. Kirishima. Izuku yell while pointing at the marble. Okay. Kirishima comply, then Izuku run towards Compress instead. Oh, you're approaching me. Compress ask as he attack Izuku with his cane. Izuku dodge, then punch Compress hard in the face. I can't beat the shit out of you if I didn't get close. Izuku yell as he punch Compress, making him to fly back and land near Dabai. Morons. Dabai yell angrily, then he launch a supermassive blue fire towards the boys. I got him. Kirishima yell as he grabbed the marble but failed to notice Dabai's attack. Take cover. Izuku yell, but unfortunately Kirishima and Ida are hit by the fire. The three boys yell in pain as they are being cooked alive. Midoriya, Ida, Kirishima, Todoroki yell in horror, and unfortunately Twice managed to cut his cheek. Are being serious. You're good. Twice yell, then he grabbed Todoroki's head and slam him to the ground, making Todoroki to yell in pain. As the blue fire died out, all the boys are down on the ground, unable to move due to pain. twice, then run and grab the marble before he run towards Dabai and compress. I got it. I lost it, twice said as he give Dabai the marble. Good, Dabai smirk when suddenly a black mist appear behind him. This guy, Kirishima gasped. Was it USJ? Todoroki realize. The warp, Ada said in horror. Kurogiri, Izuku said as he slowly got up. Let's go. Dabai, Kurogiri said as he created a warp gate to all the villains including Magni and Spinner. You are rough, Izuku, but I like it. I'll see you later, Toga said as she entered the warp gate. Twice, then just jump inside the warp gate, leaving only Dabai and Compress. Mr. Confirm it first, Dabai requested. Okay, Compress comply, then he snapped his finger and the marble transformed back into Bakugo, who looked confused. Izuku muster all the strength he have left and dash towards them. No problem, Dabai smirk as he grabbed Bakugo's neck and drag him into the warp gate. Izuku is closing in on them. Then he jumped forward while extending his right hand. Izuku managed to grab Bakugo's shirt, then pull him out from Dabai's grip in the warp gate while Izuku himself is flying towards the warp gate. Izuku is trading Bakugo with himself and ready to be tortured by them if the worst came. But to Izuku's surprise, he see a warp gate where he throw Bakugo away and the warp gate in front of him disappear. If you think that would work, think again. Goodbye, Hero, Kurogiri said as Bakugo is engulfed by the warp gate and disappear from the forest. Izuku land on the ground before he get back up and look at where the warp gate last seen with a dread expression. Todoroki, Ida, and Kirishima also having the same expression when a Quinjet fly above them. Delta 9-1, this is Hunter 2-1. Do you copy? Over. Sergeant Foley asked through the radio, but Izuku didn't answer. Delta 9-1, sir. Do you copy? Over. Sergeant Foley asked again, but Izuku still didn't answer. Sir, is everything all right down there? Sergeant Foley asked, worried, but again no answer. What we do, sir? The pilot asked. Land the bird. We'll check it when we're on the ground, Sergeant Foley ordered. Roger, the pilot complied, then they started to descend. Meanwhile, Izuku continued to look at the warp gate last known location tiredly and painfully. He then gritted his teeth. Fuckkkkk. Izuku yelled out in anger as the Quinjet land. The Rangers QRFs then began to evacuate and give early, basic medical treatment to the students and pro-heroes, also to secure the villains that stay behind. 15 minutes after the Rangers QRFs arrive, firefighters, police, and ambulance arrive at the scene, treating those who are injured and putting out the fire. From 40 students, 20 are unconscious, 5 have minor injuries, 14 are uninjured, and 1 is missing. From 6 pro-heroes, 2 are unconscious, 1 have major injury. Of the 10 villains, 3 are dead. 1 is captured alive while the remaining 6 escape. 3 days later, Salty Banks Hospital, 30 km from the campsite. The students who were unconscious by the gas is brought to this hospital, and so far some has waken up and starting to recover. Room 113, Kyoka Gyro's room. Gyro is sitting on her bed when someone knocked the door, then opened it. It was Kaminari. Gyro, you're awake. Did you see the news? The media is swarming the school right now, Kaminari said as she and almost all of class entered Gyro's room. It's way worse than in spring, Sato informed. Is everyone in here? Gyro asked. No, Hakegure, Aoyama, and Takoyami are still unconscious from the villain's gas, and Midoriya is busy with the Ranger Corp handling. About Bakugo's kidnapping, Ida explained. Kidnapped? Bakugo is kidnapped? Gyro asked, surprise. Yeah, according to Izuku, the League of Villains want something to do with Bakugo, so they kidnapped him, Kaminari replied sadly. Gyro then noticed Ida, Todoroki, and Kirishima have bandages all over their faces and arms. What happened to you three? She asked, pointing at the injured boys. We tried to save Bakugo, Kirishima answered sadly, but we failed. Ida added, downhearted. We lost him, Todoroki added, making all students there to look down in sadness. We did have him, but the villains outsmart us, Izuku claimed as he entered the room. Midoriya, Uraraka said as she approached him. I failed, Izuku said, downhearted. You try your best, Uraraka assured him, and yet the best is not enough. The 4 of us did our best, and our reward. We lost one of ours to the enemy. We failed to save him, Izuku replied angrily. Ben, let's save him this time, Kirishima said, surprising the students. What? The students yell surprise. I'm pretty sure you already tracked them down, haven't you? And you are planning a rescue, right? I want to come with you. I want to save him this time, Kirishima requested. Don't be ridiculous. This is something we should leave to the pros. This isn't the place for us to act, you idiots. Ida yelled in anger. I know that, but I couldn't save him last time. I have him in my hand, but I let him go. I failed last time. I can't sleep ever since. If I don't act now, then I won't be a hero or a man anymore. Kirishima yelled in anger. Kirishima, we're in a hospital. Calm down. It's fine to feel strongly about things. But this time, Kaminari begged. Ada is correct, Asui claimed. Ada, all of you, you're all correct. I know that. But, let me join in. Let me help you save him. Kirishima yelled at Izuku. No, Izuku replied, surprising Kirishima. Why? Kirishima asked, frustrated. Last time, I give you clearance to engage because you all are the only combatants I have back then. This time, I have people that is 10 times better than you to handle the rescue opus. So no, I can't allow you to take part in this rescue mission, Izuku explained. Then I will go by myself, Kirishima claimed, even more surprising the others. Kirishima, you're being crazy, Ada yelled angrily. And how you supposed to know where they are? And no, you will not get that intel from me, Izuku asked. I'll get it some way. I will save him, Kirishima yelled. So, if you miraculously able to get their location, you're planning to go there and save Bakugo by yourselves? Mina asked nervously. Yeah, Kirishima confirmed. Even though the villains said we were targets to be killed, they took Bakugo without killing him. They probably let him live, but that doesn't mean they won't kill him eventually, Todoroki added. Oh come on, you're not saying you're with him, aren't you, Todoroki? Izuku asked, annoyed. I too failed to save him, Midoriya, Todoroki replied. I understand your frustration at not able to do anything since I too failed to save him. But this is not a situation that we should act with emotions, Ida claimed. Let's leave this to Midoriya and the pros. We doesn't even have permission to use our quirk. And Midoriya said that he won't give us one this time, Shoji said. Shoji's right. There are people that are more capable to save him than us, Sato commented. I know, but Kirishima complained. Everyone, we're all shocked from Bakugo's kidnapping. But let's think things through calmly. No matter how just your feelings. If you fight without permission, then you'll break the rules. And that makes us no different than the villains, Asui point out. My decision is final. None of you are going to save him. Leave this to us. Leave this to me, Izuku said seriously. And what we supposed to do? Sit down and do nothing? Kirishima yelled, frustrated. Exactly. Izuku yelled back, surprising Kirishima. That is exactly what you and all of you will do. Go back to your houses, sit down, and pray. That is the only thing you all can do right now. Izuku yelled back angrily. Pray? We can't do that. We can't just sit down while you save him. I need to save him. If not, then I am not a hero or a man. Kirishima yelled angrily. There's a difference between being a man and being stupid, Kirishima. You're not being a man. You're not being a hero. You're being stupid right now. Izuku yelled even more angrier. See, calm down, you two. Yaoyorozu begged nervously as others. I want you who able to go home and stay there until further notice. Don't make me dispatch special forces to each and every one of you so they could prison you in your own houses. Don't betray my trust on you, Izuku said angrily to Klasa. Then he looked back to Kirishima. I know you're feeling. Although I saved him last time, but I didn't. But still, I can't allow you to join me. Leave this to me. I'll save him. You all have my word. I will bring him back alive, Izuku said. Then he walked to the door. I'm sorry if I'm being tough on you, but this is my way of protecting you all. Don't take this to heart. Till next time, Izuku said as he left the room, leaving his classmate behind. Mina then approached Kirishima. You heard him. He will bring Bakugo back. You just need to trust him, she said. Please, Todoroki, don't do any stupid things, Yaoyorozu begged. I think we all should trust Midoriya. He have fought the hardest among all of us. He succeeded when we failed. Well, maybe not last time, but still. Uraraka said. We should trust Midoriya, Asui said. Okay, Kirishima said downhearted. I trust him. I'll leave this to him, Todoroki claimed. Then let's go home, Ada said. Then the students who has been discharged began to go home. Meanwhile, Izuku is walking down the hall when he got a phone call. It's me, he answered the call. The strike force has been assembled. We are ready to commence Operation Price of Freedom, the caller informed. Roger, I'll be there as soon as possible. And tell the heroes to prepare themselves. We're heading for war, Izuku replied. I hope you all listen to me and not being stupid, cause whether Japan ready or not. A war is coming, Izuku though as he walked to a Quinjet in the parking lot. 4 days since Bakugo's kidnapping. Yue, right now is being closed from public despite the large amount of reporters outside the wall asking questions. Inside, Nezu, Midnight, Snipe, All Might, and Present Mike are having an emergency meeting regarding the attacked summer camp. To be attacked during a training camp meant to prepare students to fight villains. We should be embarrassed by the irony. We feared the revitalization of villains. But our understanding of it was naive. They had already started their war. Their war to destroy hero society, Nezu said worriedly. Even if we had understood it, would we have been able to defend against it? With all these persistent developments unfolding one after another, ever since All Might, most organized crime, had been weeded out, Midnight stated. So we all got too complacent during peaceful times, without realizing it, thinking we had time to prepare. Present Mike points out. I am angry from the bottom of my heart at my own cowardice. While they were fighting desperately, I was relaxing in my tub, All Might said frustrated, having the sports festival right after the attack of USJ. We can't keep taking unyielding positions like that, like we have to until now. To have a students kidnapped as UA's greatest failure. They have stolen the trust people had in us heroes, along with Bakugo, Snipe stated. All the news outlets are filled with criticism of UA. Right now, if they were trying to get Bakugo, Then it was probably because his violent side was made common knowledge at the sports festival. If he won over by the villains, then it's over for UA. As an educational institution, Nezu explained. When All Might receive a phone call, "Excuse me, I have to take this." All Might apologize, then he walk out the conference room. What symbol of peace can't even save his own students? What hero? All Might said angrily. All Might then take the call. "Sorry, what is it, Tsukachi?" All Might ask. "We just got the statements from Aizawa and Vlad King. Also from the students, we have an unexpected development. We may be able to determine the whereabouts of the League of Villains," Tsukachi explained, surprising All Might. "Really, Tsukachi?" All Might asked, surprise. "Yeah, about 2 weeks ago, one of my subordinates was gathering information and found out a man with a patchwork face was seen going into a building that was supposed to be vacant. The man was said to be in his 20s. So he checked the records for past criminals but didn't see anything notable. After checking with the owner of the building, he found out that there was a sort of hidden bar there, so though it was unrelated to our investigation and ignored it. But one of the villains who kidnapped the students this time had the same markings. With the situation as it is, with the help of the Ranger Corp, we have enough evidence to get them all. We're planning to ask from a lot of pro heroes for the rescue and cleanup operation. Also, the Ranger Corp is sending their forces to assist us. All Might, please lend us your power, too," Tsukachi explained, then requested. "I had a wonderful friend. This is what I'll say when I meet those guys. I am here to counterattack." All Might reply as he buff up to his muscle form. Inside Endeavor's agency, Endeavor receive a phone call. "Endeavor, a phone call for you," Endeavor's assistant inform. "Who is it?" Endeavor ask. "A Mr. Tsukachi from the police," the assistant reply. Endeavor then pick up the phone. "It's me," he answer. "We would like to request your urgent assistance." Endeavor, Tsukachi requested. Soon many pro hero like Best Jeanist, Edshot, Gang Orca, Gran Torino, Kamui Woods, and Mount Lady are contacted to join the rescue mission. Later that night, 20 p.m., Tokyo Police HQ. "We have gathered some of our finest heroes here today. Now, let's us begin our strategy meeting," Tsukachi said when Izuku and several Ranger Corps soldiers enter the room. "A kid," Gang Orca asked, confused. "Ew, what are you doing here?" Endeavor asked, a little afraid. "Young Midoriya, why are you here?" All Might asked, surprise. "I represent the Ranger Corps. Don't treat me as a student or a child. Let's work out our strategy," Izuku replies. "Sit down." "First, where are they?" Edshot asked. "They are on Kamino Ward, Yokohama City in Kanagawa Prefecture," which is stupid since the Ranger Corps, Japanese Maritime Fleet and U.S. Navy are stationed just south of them at Yokosuka. Izuku answer. "Why, you never realized they are there earlier then?" Kamui Woods ask. "For a few months we are busy with another organization and didn't really pay attention until the USJ attack. And the military didn't really interested in some villain organization," Izuku explained. "Or maybe you're lazy," Endeavor mumble. "Watch it, Endeavor," Izuku yells, surprising Endeavor. "Don't make that into your last words," Izuku warned, making Endeavor to be silent. "Okay, listen up. This operation will be divided into 2 forces, the rescue forces and the main forces. The rescue forces led by All Might will break into the bar, rescue Bakugo and capture the LOV, while the one led by Best Jeanist will breach and secure the Namu production house 10 km from the bar," Izuku explained. "Who's on each team?" Edshot asked. "Gran Torino, Kamui Woods, Edshot, Endeavor, and me will be on All Might's team to rescue Bakugo. Mount, Lady, and Gang Orca will be on Best Jeanist's team to raid the Namu factory. Also, the Japanese military are providing us with support by deploying their forces, though they will be put on the main forces only," Izuku answer as an assistant give each hero a copy of the info on their mission. "Wait, and here said that the only forces to take part are the rescue forces. What about the main forces?" Kamui Woods asked. "Either the rescue forces will go with All Might and the main forces will go with us," Mount Lady said. "The main forces are not for either of them," Izuku replied. "So for who?" Mount Lady asked. "For him," Izuku said as he displayed an image to the front screen. "The heroes except for 2 are confused on who the figure is. This guy is known by one name." "One for all," Izuku said. "One for all? What kind of name is that?" Endeavor asked smugly. "He looks ugly." Mount Lady look away in disgust. "More importantly, why you need a large firepower for this guy who look very sick?" Edshot asked. "You all have no idea who he is because he's been hiding, and the last time he revealed himself is 5 years ago, when he fought All Might," Izuku explained, making tea. He heroes to look at All Might. "You fought him 5 years ago. Why, we never heard of this." Best Jeanist asked All Might. "Because this man pose a threat to the national security, so any involvement or interaction with him cannot be revealed to the public," Izuku explained. "Who is this guy anyway? Why the government try to hide him so much?" Endeavor asked. "We're not trying to hide him. We're trying to kill him," Izuku corrected, surprising the heroes. "What do you mean?" Kamui Woods asked, surprised. "Do you all know the dark days of Japan?" Izuku asked. More or less, it was a long time ago and we have little to no information about it since there's almost no information about it on public best genist reply. This guy have a very dangerous quirk, a quirk that he himself take his name from it, all for one. What is does he able to forcefully take someone's quirk then transfer it to others or to take it himself? Izuku explained, shocking the heroes. He can take quirks. Kamui Woods yelled, shocked. Indeed, that is a dangerous quirk, best genist said, understanding. So that why he keep hidden from the public, Edshot said. If his name or quirk is revealed to the public, then there will be mass panic, Gran Torino explained. True, Endeavor agree. What's the Dark Days have to do with him? The Dark Days are a long time ago, Gang Orca asked, confused. This guy is one of the first human to have a quirk in Japan, 200 years ago, Izuku replied, even more shocking the heroes. Wait, you mean? Mount Lady gasped. Yes, this guy is the oldest human in recorded history, and have lived from the early days of quirk almost 200 years ago, Izuku replied. How? Living 200 years is impossible, Endeavor asked angrily. He stole a quirk or quirks related to reduce or unable to age, hence he survived all this time, Izuku explained. And about the Dark Days, Tsukachi asked. 150 years ago he created a coup against the Japanese government. He succeeded in take control of Japan towards darkness for the next 20 years, Izuku explained, again surprising the heroes again. 20 years, the heroes gasped. During that 20 years the world have tried numerous times to take down AFO's empire by soft power to no avail. But enough is enough. So on August 8, 2093, the United Nations led by the United States launched a military campaign to take down AFO's empire and bring back the Japanese government. They succeeded, though at that time they failed to kill AFO and he's been hiding ever since, Izuku explained. Looks like I started to understand why the government tries so hard to hide the Dark Days from us, public best genist said. It was bad history, Tsukachi said sadly. Almost as bad as WW2. He did, though, for the last 100 plus years try to regain back the empire he once had, only to fail every single time by us, Izuku stated. Us? Gang Orca asked, confused. The Ranger Corp was established because of him. We are an independent military organization with no ties to the Japanese government, with a sole goal to stop AFO from taking over Japan again. And if the government is taken over by him, we Rangers are still able to take him down since the government didn't control us, and neither does he, Izuku explained. 5 years ago he tried to regain his empire, but all might stop him. And now, when the public have lost trust on heroes and the LOV rising chaos everywhere, he will try again. So prepare yourselves, heroes, police. We're not here to arrest him, but to kill him, Izuku said seriously, making the heroes and police to nod. Meanwhile, inside the bar, Shigaraki, Dabai, Toga, Twice, Spinner, Magni, and Kurogiri are sitting down while watching TV, and Bakugo is in the middle being chained down to a chair. I'll ask you one more time, aspiring hero, Katsuki Bakugo. Will you join me? Shigaraki asked. If you're gonna talk and you sleep, you should just go sleep and die, Bakugo replied, smirking. Time skip 22 p.m. at a warehouse between the bar and the Nomus factory. Why do I have to clean up after UA? I'm a busy man, Endeavor asked, annoyed. Come on, don't be like that. You went to UA too, didn't you? Best genist asked. Right now, we cannot call any heroes away from UA, Endeavor, Tsukachi said. You have the Ranger Corp, right? So why even we heroes needed here? Endeavor asked, annoyed. You all here so you can restore the public trust on heroes again, Endeavor. Unless you don't want to be famous again and change your career, Hero Izuku answer, nonchalantly making Endeavor to grunt. This operation will likely determine if the public can trust heroes again. We cannot fail this, Tsukachi stated. Based on our intel, they have multiple hideouts, but we have narrowed it down to this warehouse near Naranuka Elementary School where we believe the Namu factory is located. The rescue forces will secure both the warehouse and bar. Once finished, the main forces will be deployed from Atsugi Naval Air Facility 14 km south from there. Atsugi also is our FOB or Forward Operation Base for the Ranger Corp and Japanese military, Izuku explained before he showed the image of a FO again. Once the rescue mission is complete, we will use every single firepower we have to kill this man. So if you can't fight, get out of there. Because wherever we fight him will be a war zone, Izuku explained. Let us retaliate. Come, it's time for our counterattack. Let's overturn this flow of events, heroes. Tsukachi encouraged the heroes. Let's save him. Kamui Woods yell while the other heroes have a serious expression. I'm coming, young Bakugo All Might mentally declare. Izuku walk in front of Ranger Corps soldier. All right, Rangers. This is it. This is what we sign up for. This is what we are trained for. We are fighting for our freedom. The freedom of all the people of Japan. The price of freedom is high. It's never cheap. Never was. Never will be. But that's the price we all willing to pay. Let's get that son of a bitch. Izuku encouraged the Rangers. Sir. Yes, sir. The Rangers comply. Let's roll, Izuku ordered. Then the heroes and soldiers began to move to their specific mission detail. Inside the villain's bar, the villains and Bakugo are watching UA High School Emergency Press Conference. We deeply apologize for the incident that allowed harm to come to 25 first year of the hero course. Because of our unpreparedness, we apologize for causing unease in society due to our negligence in properly defending ourselves as a place of learning. We are truly sorry. Aizawa apologized, then Hinezu and Vlad King bow down. I have a question. Since the beginning of the year, UA High School students have had 4 encounters with villains. This time, there were even students injured. How did you explain to their families, and what are some specific countermeasures you are taking? The reporter asked. We will increase policing in the surrounding area and review the security within the school, ensuring the students' safety with a strong position. That is what we told them, Nezu answered. Then Shigaraki turned of the TV. It's so strange. Why are the heroes being criticized? The way they were dealing with things was just a little off the mark. Is it because it's their job to protect? Everyone makes a mistake or two. Are they supposed to be perfect? Modern-day heroes are so uptight. Don't you think, Bakugo? Shigaraki asked Bakugo, who still tied up. Once heroes receive compensation to protect people, they aren't heroes anymore. That sustains teaching Spiner claim. The strange system of transforming people's lives into money or glory. The society that sticks tight to those rules. The citizen who blame the losers rather than encourage them. Our fight is to question, what is a hero? What is justice? Is this society truly just? We'll have everyone thinking about it. We're planning on winning. You like winning, too, right? Shigaraki asked, making Bakugo to glare. Shigaraki. Dabai, release his restraints, Shigaraki ordered. This guy's gonna fight. You know, Dabai questioned. It's fine. We need to treat him like equal, since we're scouting him. Beside, you can tell if you'll win or not if you fight in this situation, right? UA. Student. Shigaraki assure. Twice, you do it, Dabai ordered. What, me? No way, twice refuse. Do it, Dabai insist. Man, twice whine as he approached Bakugo. I do apologize for using such forceful methods, but please understand that we are not just a mob trying to commit crimes. We didn't kidnap you by accident, Compress explained. Even though our situation differ, everyone here has been restricted and suffered because of people, rules, and heroes. I'm sure you also, Shigaraki. Didn't finish as Bakugo punched twice, then blasted Shigaraki in the face. Shigaraki Tamura. Kurogiri yelled surprise. I listened quietly to your endless talking. Idiots can't get to the point, so they're always talking for a long time. Basically, you mean we want to harass people, so please join us, right? Don't bother. I want to win like All Might. No matter what anyone says, that will never change. Bakugo declared angrily. Compress, Kurogiri, make him go to sleep again, Shigaraki ordered. Sigh, I can't believe he's such a bad listener. I'm almost impressed, Compress complained as he moved towards Bakugo. If you want me to listen to you, then get on your knees and die. Bakugo yelled as he slowly moved to the back door when suddenly, knock, 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 hello. This is Pizza La Camino store. Someone knocked the back door, making everyone to stop and look confused. Spinner about to move when suddenly smash. All Might yell as he blasts through the wall behind Spinner open. What the? Spinner yell confused. Kurogiri. Gate. Shigaraki ordered, but Kamui Woods bind Kurogiri and the remaining villains with his quirk. Hello, League of Villains. We are here. All Might declare as more heroes and Izuku storm in the bar. A tree. What the heck? Dabai asked as he activated his quirk, but bang. A rubber bullet hit his head, knocking him out. Izuku just shoot him with his M1014 shotgun loaded with rubber bullet. Right after that press conference. That conference was a setup, Compress said in disbelief. When one is on the offensive is when one is neglects defense most. We're not the only ones here from the Pizza La Camino store, Edshot said as he slipped through. The back door then opened and only to reveal Police Sat and Ranger Corps soldiers armed to the teeth waiting behind the door. Outside, you're surrounded by skillful heroes, like Endeavor, the police, and the Ranger Corps. Edshot at it. Izuku then approached Bakugo. Look at me. Izuku ordered as he looked at Bakugo while his quirk ID system checked Bakugo. After a few seconds he have a confirmation Shogun PID on hostage. Extracting him out now, Izuku said as he take Bakugo out from the bar. Solid copy, 9-1. Raptor 4-1 is arriving on LZ Neptune Hisashi in form. Roger, Izuku reply when suddenly from the mouth of the villains came out a slimy black liquid out of nowhere. What the? Izuku yelled surprise. What happened? Edshot asked confused. Then suddenly every villain is sucked up by the liquid and gone. Then from Bakugo's mouth the same black liquid came out and surround him. Young Bakugo. Bakugo. All Might and Izuku yell as they try to grab him, but it's too late. He's gone. No. All Might yell in agony as he failed to save him. Fuck. Not again. Izuku yell frustrated. Endeavor, we need backup. Kamui Woods yell, but outside. Endeavor, Tsukachi, police and soldiers are busy fighting against Namu that appear out of nowhere. Tsukachi, expand the evacuation area. Endeavor yell as he punches Namu. There's supposed to be only one Nama warehouse based from our investigation, Tsukachi said, confused Genist. Didn't you take control over there? Tsukachi asked through the radio, but there's no respond, Genist. Tsukachi yelled. Shogun, mission failed. We lost him. There's some type of teleportation quirk that is not Kirigiri. We're retreating now and regroup for a second counterattack, Izuku informed. Delta, he's here, Hisashi said angrily through the radio. Izuku, then look outside and see a massive dust cloud rising from where the warehouse is located. It's him, Izuku said angrily. Him? All Might asked. Then he looked at the dust cloud, then realized whose Izuku is referring to. So he decided to came out. Grand Torino said as he also looked at the dust cloud. All for one, Izuku said angrily. With that, bye-bye.